There we go. I'm not muted anymore. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. How are you all doing today? Hope you're doing well. It's BB's birthday. Say happy birthday to him right now. Say it. Say it right now. Say happy birthday to him right now. Say happy birthday to that face right now. If you don't say it right now, grand. No, I'm just kidding. Unless. But yes, welcome in, buds. Celebrating the Bear Bud's birthday the same way we did last year. We're going to be getting back into making some food assets for the stream. As some of you may know, I do have a little channel put redeem here where you can give a food item or a drink item to BB or Tabby, depending. But it's BB's birthday, so Tabby has to wait. Tabby has to be patient. So we're gonna be making some of those. I've taken some suggestions that we've gotten in the Discord, and I'll be willing to hear more. Any more suggestions on the assets. I'm just going to say right now, I'm probably not going to. I'm most likely not going to get to all of them, just because of the way my pace is when it comes to drawing. But I want to at least get a couple of them, because BB is the Bear Bud. He is the mascot for the Bear Buds, which is you buds. So technically, it's kind of your birthday as well. So happy birthday. Happy birthday. If you don't want it to be your birthday, happy birthday. Your gift is food assets, basically, that you can use on stream. Isn't that so nice? He even has his party hat on as well. I put it on at first, and then, I don't know, it's so weird, pinning, assets to yourself in VTube Studio, depending on, what you're trying to pin it to. Because the first time I did it, it was, really moving around with my head, but now this time, it's not. So, I don't know, I had to, lean as far back away from him as possible for it to, work as well as it is now. Of course, there's clipping, but let's be real here. We take what we get here, It's just a little bit scuffed. As it be, Wanna make the live tweet because I did not get a chance to do that because wouldn't you know it, somebody I was taking a nap and it says I want to get up at 6 o'clock, so I have half an hour to get ready, and guess what they didn't do? They did not get up at 6 o'clock. Weekend day, same story, different days. I know. Listen, it's winter. The bears are tired, but the bears are still going to celebrate. Excuse me. But yeah, like I said, I am willing to hear any more food and drink suggestions, because perhaps I will get to them in a later stream, or just, whenever I wanted to, draw anything. I can do those, So I'd love to hear those, because we did have, a suggestions last time, but it's been, months now, so I think it's time to, get a refresher on the list. Which I'm gonna have to, let me bring up the suggestions here. There we go. I hated, adding everyone, but I didn't have an add everyone. Maybe I should make a roll for suggestions, but then again, I've had such a hard time, making rolls, last time. Just the ones I have. I think I had to have Jade come in, do it for me, because I was I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Yeah. Alright, let me get a... Gosh, I can't speak. Screenshot of BB here. Just BB. Well, it's gonna be me too, so... Good. Alright. Okay. Then I'm gonna use that as my image for my live tweets. I had an idea for a thumbnail, but it's gonna take... It's going to take me a little more time to do this one. No, simply Dae over video game art. It's a little bit more extensive. But yeah. Also, congratulations to the Speedy Bud Study, Shaggy Nin, and Kira. The Speedy Bear Bud Club is full. Welcome in. Also, I did open up Lurkbait, and I don't think I have to relog back in, so if you want to fish, you may. It should be up now, because it was not up before. Alright, let's see. Me. Where? Screenshots. Here we go. I need to, figure out how to, change the area where screenshots go because I don't like it that it's not in the same thing as my thumbnails because that's what I use all my screenshots for. Is this a good crop? Probably not, but we'll use it anyway. There we go. Where? Anyway, channels. Well, okay. Then I can just take this picture that I already cropped from Twitter and then bring it over to Blue Sky. Okay, so today is Phoebe's birthday. And as the mascot represents you, but technically it's yours too. So happy birthday. I'll put like happy birthday. Making, just drawing. No, I shouldn't say that because I don't want to imply that I'm going to be able to get into it today. Drawing some new food / drink assets. Now, so be sure to stop on by and wish the birthday boy, BB, happy birthday. Or else, since this is Twitter, I'll put link below. I don't know if I still have to put my link in a different post on Blue Sky. I've been putting on the same one, and it seems fine to me. But I also can't really tell because of the engagement I get. I'm gonna post that. Then what's this? And I know I mentioned this before. Does anybody else ever, if those that do live tweets, do you ever get the fear that you'll make a tweet and you'll accidentally reply to somebody else's tweet? I don't know why, but I just kind of have that irrational fear that one day I'm gonna post my live tweet and somebody's gonna be like, "What? Why are you promoting your stream here?" It's like, what? What do you mean? It's my profile. It's like, no, it's not. Look. It's like, I don't know why. I don't know why I've ever gotten that idea in my head. Okay. Who would the stream? Got me a nice blank canvas here. Ready for anything? I need to get some music up here. I need to remember how to mess with the tracks in the audio because I need to remember how to put I want to put my casual music on a separate track so you hear it in the VOD when we do art streams. Not where we can hear it, you know what I mean? Just so that it's not completely silent. I've been doing this for a long time now, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Couple of these. This one. Some music. Shuffle. If it's too quiet or too loud, let me know. Might be a little too loud for me. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let me write down everything that everybody suggested in the Discord. And also turn on my tablet. You hear computer noises, don't worry. That's just my tablet resurrecting itself to come to life. I really do need to get a new tablet. This one's getting up there. I'm trying to remember when I got this tablet. I think it was definitely at some point after I got my computer, I think. It happens. I've accidentally typed out Shadow and Bach commands in other people's channels before when trying to use my chat manager app. So you just hijack other people's platforms. Yeah. Yeah, that happens. I definitely caught myself almost doing that a couple times. Even live. I even mentioned it live. I remember, I don't think it was recently, but it was a while ago. I was like, I almost said this in person's chat. Let me not do that. I mean, if they also had a socials command, though, and I'm just looking for their socials, so therefore I'm supporting. which I would support, you know? Let me zoom in. I should also take the screenshot I just took to have like a size reference for VTube Studio. Okay. That's what I did. It'll do. Okay, so this is the size ref. So I know how big I need to make it. And some of these foods I put in here is like way too big. And sometimes, well, yeah, they're just way too big. I feel like I can get away with not having them so huge. I've almost done that a couple times before. Streamer brain can be hard to turn off sometimes, yeah. It's just like you just get into like a rhythm, you know? And you're going and going, and it's like, wait, I need to turn it off. Okay, stop now, please, I'm free. Okay, Discord. Yeah, this side I think actually was one that was on the old list of the suggestions. It's ramen. So I'll put some ramen down. It wasn't specified what kind of ramen, so I'm gonna assume I'm allowed to, you know, do whatever I want. Unless the person that suggested it wants to come in and elaborate. Okay, and then there's tiramisu. Yeah, there was a suggestion for a funny hat that says smelly. I wonder who said that. I'm gonna save that for a different asset stream though, just because this is for foods and drinks. And I don't know about you, you all might like eating hats, but I particularly do not. But I will put down the mug Dae's Tears, which I think is like the only drink that is suggested, which I always forget about for some reason. I kind of lump like drinks and foods together when I ever say food assets. Okay, and the other person said boot pasta. Yeah, it was red, which I had to look that up because I was like, boot pasta, and I think he meant penne pasta. Which again, I guess up to interpretation. You know how many times I've had streamer dreams? Also last night I had a small in-between dreams I dreamt. I got banned in ZZZ for modding. Oh my god. Imagine they saw you put in that one bang boom mod that you showed me today and they banned you. You're like, so what the fuck is this? We do not want that here. Okay, and then Minnie suggested a sea cucumber, which interesting. And then a split and bear claw. So I definitely would like to do the bear claw today. That's very fitting. One is so cursed even for me. I know. Like, why would they? I want to save you, buds, and not tell you what it is. But it was awful. Hi, Scully. Welcome in. Things are going good today. We're just about to get into some art here. I'm just writing out the list of like suggestions people had for some food assets and drink assets. If you have one as well, feel free to mention it. Cannot guarantee I'll get into this stream today, but perhaps in a later stream I shall. How are you doing, bud? Yeah, somebody, I won't tell you guys what that mod was, but let's just say somebody like woke up and decided, you know what, I want to be the worst person ever. Banana split. And then bear claw. He had a lot of suggestions. The brain was whirring today. And then Jade said curry, which I'm assuming they meant coconut curry because I believe that's a curry they eat and enjoy a lot. Because you say curry, and like there's a lot of curries out there, so I'll assume it's that one. But I could also just assume a different one as well. There was also a moga goose. People get crazy with mods, I swear. Waffle. Okay, a waffle. Just any kind of waffle? Or artist choice, or just did you have something more in mind? And then Probably the really the most fitting here is Creamy came in and suggested a salmon, like the whole fish. They specified it's like we want the fish, the actual fish. Okay, so yeah, there is the suggestions we have here. There's a lot of them. Definitely, with my pace, we will not get to all of them, but it is what I'll have for next time at the very least. Okay, so now we can get started. It's been a while, so I'm gonna have to really figure out the art of perspective, I guess here. Well, that Mungus one actually is pretty cute. Oh, it's not bad here. As I in Belgium, and I live for Liege waffles. Ooh, Liege waffles. I mean, yeah, Roxanne is part of the wild bear diet. Yeah, I am a bear, and I do enjoy a salmon once in a while. I like salmon cakes. Liege waffle. Let me rewrite that. I can. There we go. Thank you. Whoa, it's too big. Alright, Buzz, I spent the first half hour of the stream writing out the list. There we go. Okay. Sticking with the baby shark. No, baby shark. Ooh, gummy worms again. I like the gummy worms. I think that's kind of fun. Honestly, I don't know. I wonder if it'd be kind of not too jarring if I put some food assets in the lurk bait fishing. I'll use like some of like the bear bud specific ones, like the double bear burger and stuff like that. You know, I think that'd be fun. Let me make a pinned message as well. Open to taking food / drink suggestions, but won't guarantee they'll be done today. Yeah, just so people know when they come in. Yo, can I try that, or is that like a burp command to only use in a specific moment? You can try it. Just if you use exclamation point fish, it should work. There's a 2-minute cooldown, I believe, so you know the whole thing isn't gonna be spammed. Yeah, just exclamation point fish. So it is like the burp command. There you go. Now you can be put on the leaderboard as well. Cortex, thank you so much for the save check. You know, I should save it. Let's see, save. Let me put it in my... What do you call it? Oh, not here. Where's my food assets folder? There we go. Obscure files. We will call it Food Assets 4.0. Because apparently there's 3 others. Well, there was only 2. I'm rich. You are rich. Just don't ask to compare with Kira. Let's just say Kira's been really lucky with the fish gotcha gods. Okay. Let's see. What now the question is, which one do I start with? That's like the main thing now. I guess I could do the mug. Just because it'll be very versatile, maybe. Or maybe I could do the bear claw. Mayhaps. Nah, I'm just a fisher queen. All skill. Yeah, sure. The skill of typing an exclamation point fish. That's a lot of skill, ain't it? Okay, but I do not want this to be, like, too small. So I will make myself a little bigger. Well, I say myself, but BB as well. Oh, I also should warn that I did not get a chance to update the TTS, so BB may still be doubled when he speaks. I don't want to, like, turn it off just yet. You know, let's just bring in a bear claw. How about that? Bear claw donut. There we go. Seeing a bunch of pictures of bear claws is like, wow, I don't know what I expected. I believe that. Oh, good for you. Somebody believes it. Oh, okay, so I don't know why, but bear claws looked a lot different in my head than I thought. Some of these, like, sort of like before when I would imagine a bear claw, I would imagine like a a vague shape of a claw, but like mostly pastry. Okay, this is something like this. Hold on, let me open the image. Like something like that. You can see that, right? Yes, okay. But apparently there's like some that are just like straight up like, oh. like like that. So you have one that looks a little bit more more funky, and then you have one that's kind of like more so, I guess, closer to being a claw, I guess, in a sense. You can tell the shape a bit better. Much to consider. Whoa. So maybe I should try a little bit of both. Maybe I think I would want to. I don't know. Y'all know I like details, so I might like try to like do a mix of both. Okay, so let's see. Like this, the one on the right is just so pretty straightforward. Wow, I did it! Done! Okay, but nah. Let me see if I can find more. Like, I don't want to say they look busted, but they kind of look busted. Which, listen, they don't have to be pretty to taste good. Actually, I never had a bear claw, to be honest with you, though. I never had really the opportunity. I'll use this as my base. I guess it really depends on what, like, the dough they used is and, like, how it's cooked. Make it that shape? Me neither. I don't know what that is, to be honest. I guess it's part of the donut family, I guess. So I think maybe it's just kind of like a donut, just not the traditional donut shape. Actually, I'm on the Google page. Does it say? What is a bear claw donut? A bear claw is usually filled with almond paste and sometimes raisins, often shaped in a semicircle with slices along the curved edge or rectangular with partial slices along one side. As the donut rises, the sections separate, evoking the shape of a bear's toes, hence the name. Okay. So basically, yeah, a donut, a almond paste filled donut in the shape that resembles a bear claw. Yeah, it kind of depends on the bakery. I'd say just make a glazed hand. I think most of us would be able to identify that. Yeah, yeah. I like to put some of like the almonds on it and like the glaze as well that they have, like in the first picture. Just add a little bit of variety. So I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, I can make the almonds into the claws, like this one picture on here. Ooh, I don't think we have it in Belgium. I guess we do have it here in the States, but I've never come across it really. But then again, I don't really go into like bakeries a lot, to be honest with you. Maybe I should change that. 2025 Day goes to more bakeries. We have a plant named Bear Claw in Belgium. Bedding claw, also known as cow parsnip. Oh, so it's part of like the parsnip family then. Okay, I'll separate these a little bit and also add a little bit of variation in the lines just to show, dough, bacon. Bacon? Not bacon, but you know what I mean. I know that one bird on the either uh TikTok or YouTube shorts. Bacon pancakes, and then like tippy taps its feet. People always like, no, but I know from Adventure Time. Yeah, I don't think I'm really like the most like variety. I don't really get much of a variety whenever I do get like a pastry of some kind. I just get like donut, chocolate, icing, live for Adventure Time. I enjoyed Adventure Time, but I didn't get into it as much as other people did. I wish I'm like the other people, but I did enjoy it. Everybody loves Adventure. Is it still going in some sense, or because I know they had like Fiona and Cake, and then like something was going on with that one, and then Finn was there and he had kids or something. Like I don't, I'm not sure what exactly was going on. Like are they still like continuing the story in a sense, or is it just like an alternate universe, like an AU, or like, I was very confused. Where's that one picture I just saw that had like the all mic gets a bit longer? Because I think I want to do more so of that shape, just because it's kind of a bit more like BB. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I was like, I couldn't find it. It was like mixed in a picture with other donuts. Yeah, Adventure Time was just kind of like that show I would watch if it was on the TV, but I did not like really go seeking for it too much online. I kind of like looked up for other like I think I was just like more bigger into anime, so I just watched that instead. Okay, so it's kind of like say what? Where's the where the heck is my munch tool? Oh, thank you for the head page. Shaggy. I don't remember where that tool is. Where is it? Oh, here it is. There we go. I couldn't figure out where it was. I was like, where's the liquefy to? Maybe like yeah, I see, but Ebut's gonna add I shall wait to respond. Okay. Something like that shape, maybe? I think that'd be okay. And then there's the glaze and some of the almonds there. I'll probably try to like showcase the dough, you know, like okay, it's after Adventure Time and is following Simon the Ice King, where he tries to save the universe of Fiona and Kate. Not Kate, Cake. The universe Prismo made does not exist, so he hid it in the Ice King's mind. Oh, okay. So it's like a multiverse sort of thing, I guess, if that's accurate. Interesting. It's like a glaze. It is, yeah. And the fuck is that? What do you? It's a bear claw. Doesn't it look delicious? Don't you want to eat my foot, Shaggy? Very accurate, as they visit a lot of other universes. Okay, so that would make sense about like Finn having kids and like a wife apparently in one of them, but unless that is like the main one, I'm leaving. You're gonna leave BB's birthday party, Shaggy? What the heck? You're so mean. No, I'm kidding. And then we'll put like the icing like scattered across. I could make this. I could say something that make this very unappetizing for the people, but I won't. Uh-huh. Okay, then we'll just like think we're in like smaller almonds around. So it doesn't compete with like the big clawed ones there. Yeah. Yay. Yummy, yummy. Okay. I'm wondering if it's fine if I just leave it like this, or if I should like try to like make it more into something that would be like, I don't know, sits better on the screen. Because this isn't really something that I use like on the V2 model itself. It's like usually when like, people redeem stuff, I just kind of like turn it on and then like set it down like that, really. Like with this like Pepsi can here. So would it be okay if I did that with this too? Or maybe I should like put like a little like a, I don't know what you would call it, like a paper holder sort of thing. Like sometimes you get with pastries so that you don't get like the icing all over your fingers and it gets sticky. So like, maybe I could do something like that maybe? Yeah, you guys can really see it, can't you? Or maybe I'm like thinking too hard about it, which I always think too hard. I think too hard about the things I shouldn't, and not enough about the things I should. Excuse me. I don't know. It seems alright. I guess I could do two versions, then we can decide later. Get up close and personal here. When you try to get first, second, or third in somebody's stream, and then you don't get it. Did they just open YouTube Studio as well? I don't know. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I'm literally trying to like capture like, I don't know, like the baked dough sort of look. Cause like, you know, when it comes to like bread and like other pastries, like the crust, I guess is what I'm trying to get, that like that crust look. Really. Like in this one here. I'm trying to like get that sort of, but like, I don't know. Ooh, I could make like that line. Cause you see how like it's like lighter dough here and then darker here. Okay. I could probably just like do that in the coloring phase, in the line art phase. One championship. It is not the Chug Jug song, I'm sorry. Honestly, the bear claw is very fitting for here, though, because how many feet jokes do we make? How many feet jokes do you, Pudge, make? Let's be real here. Listen, the people love the grippers. They love the grip cam. And my goal was to at least get like 2 of these done and not just one. That I spent all stream doing. American boy. American boy. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like the toe shape a lot better. I really want to. I'm with you. You can be American boy. Mm-hmm. Okay, shape's good. Actually, while I'm at it, sometimes when I do these assets, I like to look up like other VTuber assets as like references to see how people rendered theirs. But it doesn't look like there's one for a bear claw. I type in bear claw and then it's not a bear claw. It's an actual bear. A bear? Where? Maybe I will in a little bit of the line art. With the crust. There. In case somebody comes in and is like, what is this? Sort of like a crushed. Like the cracks that come in with the crust. You guys eat your crust when you were a kid? I see it like in the media all the time, like kids that don't like the crust on like their sandwiches or like pizza and stuff like that, and they would like, you know, request it to be cut off. I was never like that. I never understood that really. Like I enjoy the crust now, but I guess when I was younger, I didn't really pay too much mind. Not, I didn't pay it no mind really. There we go, because I just like ate it with like the rest of my food, so I didn't really like notice it like too much. But I like the crust. I like bread. White bread, yes. Brown bread, most of the time I removed it. Really? And if is there what is the reason? Just not does it not like taste as good? Is it like a texture thing? Because I wonder if like maybe it would be like too hard and like kids would like notice it and it would be like I don't know. I guess like a texture issue or like an issue in a sense of the senses, perhaps. Never liked brown bread. When we say brown bread, do you mean like wheat bread? I like wheat bread. I just like bread in general. I love bread. Hardly eat it nowadays. I shall eat all the wheat bread for you then. With the seeds and shit. Oh, I don't like the seeds on the bread now. That's where you lose me on that one. I don't like the seeds. That's where I get kind of like caught off guard. I'm like, ooh, ew. So it's like rye bread, I think, is called. Yeah, yeah, that one I understand. Okay, yeah, like the seeds. Yeah, I would get taken that off. I wouldn't want that one. Seeds and like nuts were like my biggest like icks when I was a child. That was the one. That was something that was definitely not. I did not enjoy. I think there was like sesame seeds and like burger buns as well. I was not a fan. I would like take like the bun and I just like swipe it all off as much as I could before eating it. I was like nuts. Ayo? No, I'm kidding. Seeds, no. See, nuts. I just didn't really like the taste of them. I guess like a more like I guess you could call it like a earthy taste. I guess it'd be like somewhat accurate to it, but I was not a big fan of them. I didn't like peanut butter. I didn't like nuts. I told plenty of stories of how people would, I guess, not believe me and like make me trick me into eating stuff like that. And then when I go eat, they're like, "Oh, but it's nuts in it. It makes it good." And I'm like, "No, it doesn't. It's disgusting." And they're like, "No, it's not." And it's like, "Okay, maybe for you." I said what I said. I said what I said. I remember there was like a Reddit post where uh uh a woman was talking about how she disliked peanut butter and nuts and stuff like that. But like, and every time she like mentioned it to people, they'd be like, "Oh, what, really?" And they'd try to like heckle her into like trying it. So then just started telling people that she was allergic, so they would stop bothering her. The one thing she did like was like peanut M and M's, and they had it at like a work party, and she had to like stand there and like watch people enjoy them because she knew if she ate them, her secret would be up. But I think her husband was at the party, so like he's like snuck some in his pocket and then brought it home for her to eat in private. Which get you a man that'll do that for you. Peanut butter, but I was always the only one in the house that liked it, so we hardly had it. I just wasn't a fan. Like, I think peanut butter was probably like more so a texture issue and a taste issue at the same time, so I just was not having it. Don't stop making pop. Night, I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. I was always I like the jelly. I just like jelly sandwiches. Although I don't know why every time I like hear a mention of like peanut butter and banana sandwiches, I don't know. That sounded kind of good. Like I don't know what it is about the banana, but I guess I kind of felt like maybe it kind of would have suited the peanut butter well, which I guess it does since some people do like it a lot. I was once I once was worried I was allergic to peanut butter, so as the genius I am, I tested it by eating a slice of bread with enough peanut butter for 2 to 3 slices. Pretty sure I'm not allergic because I don't think I would be here. I would agree with that. I think so too. And that's like pretty badass though. It's like, am I allergic? Just eats it. I saw another YouTube show where it was a dad and he was like testing to see if his kids had like an egg allergy. So what he did is he brought his kids to outside of like the hospital and he just fed them the eggs and just waited for a little bit. And then when they didn't like show any signs of distress, that he just went home. But I guess that's kind of smart, like he's there in case an emergency happened. It was a nice slice of bread with peanut butter. I enjoyed it. Well, there you go. I'm a big cheese lover. Oh my gosh, me too. I eat a lot of different kinds of sausages and meat. Never eat jelly. Way too sweet for me. Not a big fan of sweet. I'm a big fan of sweet. I love jelly. I drink sweet tea. Like I'm. What can I just say? I'm such a sweetie.
I also love cheese. Cheese was my, I guess you could call it my safe food. If it has cheese on it, I like it. Sweet is the best. Mm-hmm. The sweeter, the better. I'm trying to like think of like the person like putting this like spread on this, how like it would fall. I feel like they'd be going kind of fast, you know, because it's a bakery. You gotta like go fast. Gotta go fast. Eat everything but sweet things. Just think I cannot get enough of. Mm-hmm. Whenever my mother would like make sweet tea, it would always be something that only I would drink because it'd be too sweet for the rest of the family. Because it was just that sweet, and I requested it to be that sweet. Okay. All right. Honestly, I was kind of worried. I wasn't think I was gonna hit this bear claw very good, but honestly, I'm kind of liking it so far. It's just a sketch right now, but I like it. Yeah, a lot of this I'm gonna like play up in the coloring, so I think I'm just gonna get like the outline of the bear claw in line art and like the main almonds, and then the rest of it I think I'm gonna just do like color. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Pepper salty is also amazing in my opinion. Yeah, sweet and salty. It must be a heaven for you. Yeah, yeah, Kira. That's the bread I was thinking of. Yeah. Well, like it's similar, I guess, and probably not the exact same. Were you a fan of salted caramel? I just like sweet and salty, right? I like salt, but I don't like a lot of salt. So like something like salted caramel is probably like for me. Salty's the best. My mom likes a lot of salt. We would always make fun of her because every time like she got like a meal, she would always put salt on it, no matter what. Like every time we got a meal somewhere, she'd be like, "It needs salt." Like, does it though? I'm a salty bitch. Yeah, you are. I'm kidding. Less. But I do like some salt. Okay, just to get an idea for the vision here. You're not a Yeah, whenever like the question comes up is like, are you a salty, sweet, or savory type of person? I never know what to answer though because I know I'm not like a salty person, taste wise, personality. That's another story. But when it comes to, I don't know. It's like some days I'm like really into like savory stuff, but then the next day I'm like really into sweet stuff. I guess it just really depends on the day. I guess I could be both, couldn't I? No, you can't be both. You could never be both, according to some people. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Honestly, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. You a salty personality? Ha, yes. Except, oh, I hit my mic. See, you know. I'm just a delight. I'm just a sweetie pie. Okay, so if I were to take this, come back, stop being a ghost. Put this, oh, well, you can't really see it. Never mind. I guess that wouldn't be too bad. I guess it would be look fine sitting there. I was kind of considering making like a new hand asset so that I could like put foods in it, but actually like making the asset and like putting the food, getting the food out, I feel like would be like a bit too tedious since there's like so many foods already. I'm not sure how well that would work out. Just so I could like hold it. I mean, BB could technically hold it. I wish there was a way I could like. I know there's a way that you can like put like the assets of YouTube Studio behind you, But I wonder if there's like a way to make it behind certain parts. Like, can I put it behind the BB's paw, but still be in front of me and BB? Probably not. I am a salty person, mainly because of Belgian fries. We have so many food places just for fries in Belgium that we have prices for the best fry place in every city. I mean, that's fair. I do love a fry. I do love fries. So that I can understand, definitely. 100%. So I can see that. I don't know. I might just have to go with savory though, to be honest with you. So I guess if I had to choose, if I wanted to like eat savory foods or sweet foods for the rest of my life, I probably would just pick savory. Howdy, Southern very well. Howdy, partner. Well, howdy, y'all. Let me stay zoomed out while I do this. I try not to get into the habit of staying zoomed in. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Two Dutch buds. Flemish and Dutch buds. Yeah. Okay, don't shoot me, gosh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm American. I'm ignorant. I say that like it'll save me. I'm more progressive than Belgium in many aspects. Interesting. Welsh is a dialect of Dutch. We Belgians don't have our own language. Oh, interesting. Is there like a common language though, like that you would expect somebody from Belgium to speak? An opinion about the roads. Ooh. Are Dutch and French, but it's also a smaller German part. Oh, okay. It's complicated. It'd be like that sometimes. I'm sure when you get to like the countries that are mixed between like so many of them, you have like, different parts that speak different languages. It makes sense. The biggest joke of Europe. My goodness. Are they that bad? They are that bad? Flemish is like a fancy Dutch. Ooh, bougie. The chain of the road when leaving, entering Belgium. Interesting. Maybe one day I'll get to experience it. Probably unfortunately for me, but one day. The day when I travel over to a different continent. Just for funsies. Yeah, right. I never get there. I don't like the toe seams. The road says enough. Everybody will be welcomed with open arms. Will I? Will I really? Assume one of these days I'll actually go over and fight Kira. That'd be kind of crazy. Something will happen. It's like, you know what? I'm going after this android. As long as they're my arms, then yes. Oh, okay. I say that after I just threatened to beat you up. I said maybe one day. That would be nice. Go over and see a bud. I've only met one bud IRL, and that was Jade. It was great. I would definitely visit Jade again. Nothing wrong with Jade, but it's like, I have so many buds now. I want to go see them all. Hey, maybe something like that. That looks crusty, right? This one does not. This one's too smooth. It's not crusty enough. I need the crust. The parasite inside me. The parasite inside me wants the crust. I have so many people I want to meet in the US. Yeah, it's like US, outside the US. There's so many. Sometimes it gets hard being long distance buds. Some wrong to right. And the stars came out and fill up the sky. Really, really, really blew my mind. It was love at first sight was babe. But I don't really want to go there right now. Yeah, don't come here. Don't. For everybody's sake, do not come to the US. It is not a good place right now. I don't think it has been a good place for a while. So it's okay. I'll come to you eventually. Yeah, there've been better times over here. Maybe the better times will come someday. Be 4 years from now. It was you who everything went from wrong to right. They're playing this at work today. I was like, oh my god, this is my jam. You were playing really blew my mind. It was love at first sight. Baby, when I had you for the first time, I knew we were meant to be one. Someone approaching. Okay, hi, I'm back. My mother just came home. She was gone for the last day or so because she had to go to a funeral. She was telling me about that. And she also didn't know I was streaming, so I asked if she could give me a drink. She said, sure. It's like, oh, by the way, I'm streaming, by the way. She's like, oh, okay. Just to let her know so she doesn't come in here like super fast before I can like mute and like say something like that it should not be said. Just casually walks in, says our entire address, social security, credit card numbers, stuff like that. I've considered doing like art, talking streams. Because I know what Jade mentioned it, doing some of those once in a while, and I was like, that does sound kind of nice. You're just so full of good ideas. I was like, nah, I'm in a yapping mood. He says the nuke launch code. Oh, you figured that out. Yeah, y'all know how it is, Your parents come in just saying the launch codes, government secrets, that they just happen to know. It happens. It happens. Yeah, it does happen. Honestly, if anybody is going to accidentally spill information, it will be me. I've done it multiple times. Like, I accidentally showed my best friend's full name. I accidentally said the last name of my uncle. Like, it was good. It was good. The thing that is like wiped now, but I was like, ugh, god damn it. Like, luckily, I'm like a baby enough that nothing would ever come of that, but still, it's like I don't want that out there, especially because it's not my information. I could get into some big trouble. Okay, so now that we've got, so I guess so I was taking the colors directly off of like the reference and stuff like that. I'm wondering how I should do the like the rendering, I guess you could say, like the texture and such. So I wonder if maybe I could get away with like using like a type of airbrush, maybe? Like brush some of like this darker and lighter colors on there. Just to show like, more like parts that were like cooked and parts that weren't. Ew, maybe not. What's this? This one? No, it looks like poop splatter. I wonder if I could use this for the tiramisu later. Anyway, is there a way I can like bring them together? Particle distance. I'll bring that down here. I think this is just hold on. Density. Never mind. I never had something like that happen. Luckily, I did invite viewers once to a stream, and they said some insulting things about my lack of having a father. What? So bold of them. What the hell? They were like the most active viewers, so be careful who you invite on stream. Yeah, I was. Be careful of who your friends are. Man, that's crazy. I'm sorry that happened to you, bud. That's definitely not right at all. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky that the people I've had on stream been pretty nice. I did probably have like a time or two where like a viewer did come in and kind of get like a bit too comfortable with the banter. Oh shit, I was on the wrong layer. They get a bit too comfortable with like bantering and like the insult banter, and I was kind of like, wow, I don't like that. Could you not do that? But the times are rare though, so I'm thankful for that. I've doxed myself once, but it was to kids, so it's fine. But at least there's that, yeah. Someone that trustworthy, a bit more trustworthy than a complete stranger on the internet. I apologize. It was in a heated moment in the game. It does not validate their actions, but we both did learn from it, I guess. Yeah. Doesn't excuse it. And also, they're not entitled to being forgiven, but at least they did apologize. It's nice. Some people don't do that. I'm glad it worked out in a sense, a little bit. Sorry, I'm chugging my drink. I was thirsty. Well, these brushes aren't really doing what I want them to do. Hey, you welcome in. We're cooking up a bear claw at the moment. How you doing, bud? It is the mascot BB's birthday today. So as we done last year, we are making some. Well, I say we, it's me. Making some food assets that you can redeem to give to BB on stream. Yeah. So I took a bunch of suggestions from people on Discord. And I'm still taking suggestions now. I won't be able to get it to today's stream, but for a future stream I can do that. So yeah, this is what we have so far. Cause we got a lot of good stuff in here. Got a lot of good stuff in here. I figured I'd start with the bear claw just cause I don't know. Maybe maybe because I might be a bear. Mayhaps. Yeah, we're getting into it. We're getting into it. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a while since I like do something different that wasn't like model work or just random doodles that I did not finish or like commit to. Tiramisu, yeah. To be honest with you, buds, now I might get some hate for this, but I'm not the biggest fan of tiramisu, to be honest with you. I tried it once. It was kind of funny. I've told this story before, but I'm gonna tell it again because I like the story. My it was like many years ago. My mother unfollows. No. Same. Okay, at least it's still good, Kira. Um, and my mother had bought like it was kind of like a pack of like 6 cups of tiramisu, I guess, sort of thing. And she, brought it home, put it in the fridge, and all that stuff. And it was one day where I was like home by myself, and I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. I'll test it out to see if it's good, if it's good to me or not. And so, I tried it, did not like it, wasn't a big fan of it. I don't remember why. It's been a while, but I just wasn't feeling it. So instead of like throwing it out, I took a bite. So I just put it back in the fridge and didn't really think too much of it. Then I hear later on, my mother was talking about, did you look at the tiramisu in the fridge? And I was like, no. I was like, one of the cups had like a bite taken out of it. I was like, oh yeah. And she's like, oh yeah, that was. And then before I could even finish, she was like, I ate it, but still. And I was like, you ate it? What do you mean you ate it? Like she didn't know anything. I was like, so you just ate it without really like thinking about too much about it? It's like, yeah. It's like, well, I ate a piece of it. It's like, oh, okay. Well, at least I know where it came from now. It's like, yeah. Because I guess her and my brother at the time, I say at the time as if he was not my brother anymore. Well, her and my brother, like, were eating some, and she, like, took out the 2 cups. She's like, oh, well, I guess I'll eat this one. Like, she just did not give a shit. Give it to us. It's been years. It's gone now. I'm sorry. It's been years. I was a wee baby bear at the time. Not a wee baby bear, I shouldn't say that. I was a bit of a bigger bear but than that, but still. I didn't get the color that I want. I should just like do a multiply layer. I guess. Brother made me some tiramisu a few days ago, and all I can say is that man can cook. Well, good for him. I'm glad he can cook. Anybody can cook. Also made vegetarian pizzas today, and I'm making some vegetarian burgers tomorrow. Ooh, yummy. I hope they are delicious. Yeah, ever since then, I just have not given tiramisu another try. Blessed indeed. Maybe I'll change that one of these days. I feel like I would be able to tolerate the taste and like be able to eat it all. I'm not as much of a, I guess, bitch when it comes to flavors, but back then I just was not into it. but I want to do my favorite trick where I ask you, how does this look? And you guys give me your opinion, and then I do the exact opposite. Do you have a particular fave dessert then? Or are you more savory? I don't know. I'm kind of a mix between sweet and savory. I do like cakes. I like cakes a lot. I like cinnamon rolls. I like ice cream. Just not a big fan of tiramisu. I don't really think there's like one thing that I really enjoy. That came out wrong. There's not one thing I enjoy in life. Nothing to smile about in my life. This like, there's very few desserts like this I won't eat. I prefer more, I guess, like sweet desserts, which I guess tiramisu is sweet, isn't it? Considered not so much fruity desserts. I don't know. It's like I like what I like, just not that. I'm basically like human trash can when it comes to food. I will eat almost anything. So maybe my opinion on food isn't really that valid. I'd still say it's valid. You're just not picky, like me. Corey is something I refuse to eat. What is that? You see. Did we already get this song? Ah, okay. Can't say I ever had that before. Roasted ground root of the cultivated plant species. This is something different. Yeah. Oh, I did a thing a long time ago. It was like this meme thing to like show like how picky of an eater you are. Let me see if I can bring it up. Excuse me. It's, where is it? I made it a long time ago. It's in here. No, that's M&A. Where did I put it? In VTube assets, mayhaps? Because it's basically you're just supposed to highlight. Here we go. There we go. That's what things that I like and things I don't like on that one. But there was a time where like everything on this list, almost everything in this list would be red, but now I'm just kind of like, eh. It is what it is. But yeah, but if there's one thing I definitely would not like try to eat, like absolutely refuse to eat on it in this list, is probably the peas, because I just not don't like peas. And everybody makes fun of me for it, and I don't know why. Are peas so beloved that people feel the need to to defend them? Yeah, this was like circling on like the Twitters a while back, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna participate." Also, not a fan of dark chocolate; it's too bitter. Garlic makes me run to the bathroom. I'm colorblind, so I can only see the nose and the rest. Oh no! Well, if you can see the nose, that's pretty much it. Because everything else is like yes or just neutral. I'm guessing no fermented food. I'd say so. That sounds about right. Also, yogurt. Yogurt, I don't know why. I want to like yogurt so much. I really do because it looks so good and like it seems very appetizing. But whenever I eat it, it's just sour. And people are like, "You're getting spoiled yogurt." It's like, no, I'm not. It's before the expiry date. You're gaslighting me. I'm just not a fan of it. No, garlic. My dad's like 99% garlic. Garlic hurts my stomach a lot, so that's mine now. It's not that I don't like it, it's that my body refuses to keep it in. It says, Oh, fair. Yeah, yeah. That was more so of I cannot control that one. I would also say no to like straight up garlic, but like things like garlic bread, like things that have a little bit of garlic in it, I wouldn't mind that. It's okay, yogurt isn't amazing. Okay, thank you. Thank you for justifying me. Also, welcome in NIs. How you doing today? He's like justifying it's not like it's okay. You're not missing anything. He's like, really? Are you sure? Honestly, I wasn't sure if I was like liking this or not, but honestly, it's not that bad. I think I'm kind of getting it. If I were to turn down the opacity a bit more, I think it'd be better. And then if I add some highlights in here, then we kind of get like the feeling of like the crisp of the crust. Hey, hey, welcome, bud. Hope you're doing well. What are foods you dislike and like? Since we're on the topic, everybody can share. We listen and we don't judge. Don't judge me. Oh, another thing that I also like do not ingest that people are always surprised by is like I don't drink any carbonated drinks because those burn my mouth pretty bad. Like that was another thing that people would like think I'm lying about. I'd be like, I don't like soda, and they're like, Are you sure? It's like, yeah, I don't like soda. And so then they would trick me into drinking soda. And I'd be like, ow, that hurts. I was like, well, it's soda. It's like, well, why'd you give it to me? Like, because you're supposed to like it. It's like, no. I love strong, stinky flavors. Ooh, like cheese, perhaps. Get that stinky cheeses. Oh no, I support that because it's not healthy. Like people are like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." It's like I'm not. I don't really understand. I have an Iro friend that doesn't either. She only drinks water. She's very easy to order for. Yeah, like like it's just carbonation for me. Like I'll drink like sweet teas and like juices and like water and stuff like that. Just not sodas. Also, when I say like people would like act like I was lying, I do mean people that were also children, also around my age at the time, because basically it was mostly my nephew. My nephew and I are very close in age. He's 3 years younger than me, so we basically grew up together. And he was always the one that was like tricking me into eating the foods that I disliked, as if to like I don't know, have a little gotcha moments. Like, haha, you did like it. It's like no, my blood is literally soda. It's good for you. If my mouth did not catch on fire every time I drink carbonation, the deadly bubbles, it probably would be the same for me as well. But it's just not meant for me, unfortunately. I don't know what to do for this one. His spray? I don't know about that. The other ones gave me a cola. It was some cleaning product in it because he was young and wanted to know what would happen, but he was smart to test it on someone else. What the heck? I wonder what would happen if somebody were to ingest bleach with this Pepsi. Let's find out. God damn. You get back at him later? Instead of like me with my potential peanut butter allergy. Yeah, he would have had it a bit of a better way than you did. So I guess he saw what happened afterward, huh? Get sick. Oh, you know what? Here we go. We can use a droplet maybe. So that's kind of like how it is on here, like sort of like droplets here and there, like the moisture. I guess that's part of the glaze as well. Took a single sip. I didn't swallow and spat it out because it was nasty as fuck. Yeah. I remember like my nephew gave me a peanut butter cookie in like one of his attempts to make me eat things I didn't want to eat. And when I was like, I don't really like it. He's like, I guess it's okay. He's like, ha, there's peanut butter in it. And I was about to go spit it out. He's like, you can't spit it out. We made those peanut butter cookies. I just went outside and spat it out. I don't know what his infatuation with me eating foods I didn't like was, but yikes. I'd eat that bear claw too. Ooh, thanks. Thank you, thank you. I was a little nervous coming back into doing some food art, but I'm glad it's working out so far at the very least. So we got the droplets. Then I probably don't need to literally figure out like a glaze layer because I probably want to put the icing on it. It'd be just good enough. Okay, so the almonds, slices. Almond pieces, if you could say. Okay, they're kind of like a lighter, darker. I'll probably just make the line art a dark brown and then like make the inside the lighter part. I'm trying to think of foods I don't like, and I don't have much. I don't like oysters. Just took a bite out of my monitor to get for the bear claw is very tasty. Yeah, I think not a lot of people are a big fan of oysters just because like you eat them raw, don't you? I mean, there's some versions where they are like cooked, but I think just people are just kind of turned off by the sliminess. So that makes sense. I was drinking boiled vinegar with hot cocoa powder because my dad didn't tell me he was cleaning it and leaving vinegar in the kettle. So tasty, I made another cup to double check. Yummy! Delicioso. Like the taste of oysters, but not the texture. Yes, I am autistic. Debatable whether I'm autistic or not. Like, I'm not sure, but apparently there's signs. Yummy hot cocoa vinegar. Classic. But yeah, I can understand that. Honestly, I've never had an oyster, so I can't really guarantee if I like it or not. I feel like I kind of would like it. I feel like I'm not really too bad when it comes to textures in food. Like, not if it's slimy. I think if it's like hard in the food, I don't like it. That's kind of how it is for like back in the day when I didn't like nuts and like pastries and stuff like that because it was too hard. Like I wanted to bite into something soft and pillowy, and then you bite down and it's like that like freaked me out a little bit, so I didn't like that. I think I'd like oysters though. I think I would. I think I would. Okay, this looks like a good almond color. We'll put that down like that. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, everybody it comes in here and I'll say something like a quirk about myself. They'll be like, "Oh, autism." I'm like, "Really?" I am diagnosed with autism and I wanted to get tested on ADHD because I show many signs. They give me a sheet to fill in with the signs to later give it back. I still haven't filled it in. It's been 3 years now, so I think it's safe to say I may have ADHD. I think they'd probably consider it. Yeah. Put it in with the test. It's like, I've got the ADHD. I wonder if I have it too sometimes, but probably not. Autism, I'm kind of like a little bit like, yeah, I probably do. ADHD though, not so much. I'm not too confident. Go ahead and put the line art down. Often I am looking for my phone while holding it. It's crazy. Oh, I've had times like that. I don't know. Sometimes I'll like say I don't think I have autism or ADHD, and then like somebody will make a post about one of their like things they do because they have autism or ADHD. I'm like, oh, why is that so relatable? So I'm like, I don't know. I never know. Okay, how about we go ahead and make all of the almonds now? The rest of the almonds, I should say. And let's go on top. There we go. I'll probably do it on the other side. Maybe make just this part, not put like the white in the middle to like further like differentiate the two different almonds, like the ones that make the claws and the other ones that are just there in the pastry. I think I'll do that. Okay, zoom out, bud. Zoom out. Like the one tip that a lot of artists like to give is to not be zoomed in when doing your work. Show your work. I was going to say something after that, right? But I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what I was going to say. Like, oh, I should wait so that everybody can be able to hear and respond if they want to. And then it's like, well, it's just gone. It's gone with the wind. Okay. Is this an adequate amount of almonds, do you think? I would say so, yes. Okay, now left to do is the paper, potentially, and the sauce. I shouldn't say sauce, it's more so like, uh, icing. There we go. But whatever it is, glazing. The glazing of it. Glazing, icing, potato, potato. It is what it is. Which one of this is this? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the other one above it. There we go. I'm just gonna do this directly on top. Hopefully that'll be the effect. The effect that I want to do with this brush here. Potentially. We'll see. We're almost done though. I'm pretty proud. Then I'll have enough time to do two, like I said. Wow. I wonder what the second one should be. Because we do still have a lot left. Kind of like see. Yeah, that's doing kind of what I wanted to do. I was trying not to use like a I don't know what you would really call it. I was trying to use a brush with like more opacity to it because this sort of icing isn't completely like opaque. There's some transparency to it. I think that's the proper wording I meant to use, but I might have to go in and like refine it a little bit anyway. But I also wanted to like appear softer as well because it is a different, I guess, substance than the pastry itself. The glazing. liking this. I'm liking this. Sorry. I'm dying. Guess it turns out I'm allergic to almonds. Farewell, buds. It was nice knowing you. No, I'm kidding. I'm not allergic to almonds. I've eaten plenty of almonds in my time. After I got over my nut aversion and realized, some of them aren't that bad. But almonds are the only ones I will eat, though. Nowadays. And usually I like to eat it with cheese. That's pretty good. I think I started eating it because I got like a snack. What are those like snack packs they have in the store? It has like cheese, almonds, and cranberries, I think is the one I have in it. Like little cranberry raisins. Raisins? Raisins! I ended up liking that one. So I don't mind almonds as much as I used to. Ugh. Sorry. I was burping and like trying to like walk back in. I don't know how else to describe what I was doing. I'm walking in. Should make more strands. You know, it's been a hot minute. I haven't done any fishing myself today. Oh yeah, for the new people, not new people. Y'all ain't new around here, but the people who do have come in, we do have fishing up. So if you'd like to do some fishing, you can do !fish. People love fishing. But what? 2 gold! I hate this. I'm like the one person that does shitty in the fishing. But I love fishing. Why would they hurt me like this? Why would they do this to me? I'm a bear. I should be good at fishing. Turtle. I like turtles. Yo, yeah. You like turtles? I like turtles. Sometimes I think about getting a turtle. I don't know, they're just cute little guys, you know? Say this too much icing on a bear claw, but honestly, I like it. Love turtles. I used to have one as a favorite. Oh, that's nice. What was his name? My family pets over the years consisted of a cat, a rabbit, many hamsters, and a dog. Only have the dog now. She's our little spoiled brat. Rolo. Ah, it's cute. Like the candy. Hamsters, yeah! I had a lot of hamsters because I was a very naive bear cub. I did not realize that the mommy hamster and the daddy hamster just kind of chill together. They will not coexist. Yeah, I love them very much. Oh my gosh, the first hamster I got, his name was Jack, and he was like the most, I guess, tamed hamster, I guess you could call it, or like chill hamster ever, because literally this guy would like sleep on me. Like usually when you pick up a hamster, like they're super active. They're like looking around. At least like the hamsters after him were. They're like trying to like get places and all that stuff. But Jack, he He was not about that. He was just down for chilling, you know. Like there was like one time where like I took him out of his cage because I was a child. I did not know how to leave an animal alone, and he was sleeping because they tend to sleep a lot in the morning. And I like put him on my chest, and I laid down on the floor and I put him on my chest, and he just slept on my chest. Like he did not bother moving at all. And like I even like wanted to test it out, and like I kind of like moved my chest up to, and he like slid down, and I wanted to see what he'd do, and he just crawled back up to the peak, and then just went back to sleep. And I didn't really have that sort of like I don't know what you call it connection with the rest of the hamsters. I did love them all very dearly. He was a good boy. It was Jack and Ginger. That was their names. The first two. And then I had a lot of other ones. I think like there was Juno. There was Smokey. Like the other one was named Blackie because it was a black hamster. And then there was like Nougat at one point. Like there was a lot. Did you know what breed he was? Syrian, I'm guessing. I have to look it up actually. It was kind of bad. I didn't really know the breeds of hamsters. Let me look it up. I never had a hamster, but I did have guinea pigs, rats, a pigeon, chinchillas, a couple of cats, and dogs. I I always see people like that have chinchillas, and I'm so jealous. It's like I want chinchillas, but I know you gotta have two. The cage needs to be huge, but like they're so soft. Let me see. Hamster breeds. What kind of hamster was Jack? Open. I don't think he was a Syrian. Oh no, yeah, he was a Syrian, I believe. A golden Syrian hamster. I don't know what I was thinking a Syrian was, but yeah, that's what Jack was. Pigeons are underrated. They're so cool. Yeah, yeah. So fucking soft. I want a pigeon again. Do it. You can do it. But yeah. Jack was a golden Syrian hamster, and I believe Ginger was also a Syrian. She had a longer coat, and she was more. I guess maybe she was also considered a golden one, but maybe more of a. I don't know. It's kind of like where Jack was more. Maybe Jack was blonde and Ginger was golden. That seems a bit more accurate. But yeah, I believe that's what kind he was. So and then for the rest of them were Syrians as well. Yeah, I miss that little guy. I was devastated when he died. We found it after it had fallen out of its nest in a tall tree, and it didn't have any feathers yet, so we took care of it until it was full grown. Love that pigeon. Aw, that's sweet. Did he have a name? They have a name? Yeah, I think about getting a hamster again. Because I believe, yeah, I've actually like only like actually gotten like that were not born in the house was like four hamsters, and that was after Jack and Ginger's time. So I had Jack and Ginger, then they had a lot of kids, and then I had Naomi, who was, I believe, a blonde Syrian, and then I had Bruno. He was my last one that I had. He was a, let's see, I guess a dark gray Syrian is what he'd be considered. Oh, black Syrian. There's one right there. Yeah, a black Syrian. If I had like to consider like which one I did have like the second closest connection to besides Jack and Ginger, Bruno would probably be like he was also kind of chill. He wasn't as like bonded to me, but like I could like take him out and he'd be all right. I think he like tolerated a lot of stuff. My father was afraid it wouldn't make it, so we never named it. Sadly enough. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess because like when you name it, then you get attached and you want to prevent the heartache. Oh well. At least you still have some good memories with it. Okay. I wonder if maybe I should like try and fade it out in some places. Like, oh no, never mind. That's not as that did not really do as much as I wanted it to. Oh, where's the? I am not naming my layers, and that's bad. They really opened my eyes on pigeons, and the more I learned about their history, the more I love them. They're just silly little guys, little babies. If I were to get another pet, though, that's not any of the ones I've ever gotten before, I think I would get a skink. I've always been, I've always liked the look of them, and they seem like a very good like intro, like reptile pet. And they're just like fat sausages, really, and they're so cute. I think I would get one of those. But if I were to get another pet that I've had before, actually, I don't know, because I do. I'm trying to like copy and paste a different one, but I'm being stupid at not getting on the layer that it's on. Yeah, the cat, I wouldn't mind having another cat, and I also wouldn't mind having another dog. So I don't know. That one's a bit iffy. The cat wasn't even really my cat; it was my brother's cat, but still a cat, you know. Still coexisted together. But I have my dog now, so I'm pretty satisfied. We don't have a dog, and he's such a goofball. I think you told me about your dog before, did you? I think you told me the dog name, like when you were beginning to talk about it. I was like, oh, what's the dog name? And then you had to repeat it. Oh, it was either you or somebody else. I remember something was said about a dog at one point that I missed. Yeah. Crewman? Is that how you pronounce it? Crumbles? I'm not sure that was the name. It might have been somebody else. Either way, like breadcrumbs. My dog's name's just Sam. She came with the name, so it wasn't really. She was a year old. She came with the name, so we just let her keep it. No sense in like switching it up when she's that old already, you know. I found out he's afraid of oat milk today. Why? How did you even find that out? Okay, I think that's good. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna make another folder. How's it looking, buds? We liking this shit? Bear claw? I want this now. Yes. I have no idea why, but we were holding like a drinking carton of thing of oat milk, and he was acting weird when we held it closer. He ran all freaking out. Poor guy. Huh. I wonder what it is about it. Maybe he doesn't like the sound of like the liquid inside, maybe? Maybe he doesn't like the shape. I don't know. That's it's so silly. Poor baby. It's like, what's wrong, Crumbles? Something like we did a quick movement. We wanted him to smell too, but he was too afraid to come close. It was very silly. It's just oat milk. It won't hurt. Maybe he's lactose intolerant, so he was just like, oh, no, keep it away. Please, don't be sending me to the bathroom. My dog Sam, I have always like mentioned this time and time again, but she's not really afraid of like the stereotypical things that dogs be afraid of. The only thing is the vacuum cleaner. She hates it so much. My mom will bring the vacuum cleaner out and she's already barking at it. She's already like attacking it. And she's like, no, put that away. Be gone, demon. And she is just not a fan of that thing at all. And honestly, I don't blame her either. I used to be kind of afraid of the vacuum cleaner as well because I didn't like how loud it was. That's like the only thing I think she's afraid of. She's not really afraid of much of anything. Not that she acts like it. Maybe he was afraid to get his breadcrumbs soggy. Maybe. No, you'll get me soggy. Maybe that's what it was. The poor baby. Okay, he's safe though. The milk is put away for now. I like to pretend like my dog has this like personality where she this is because like she's not afraid of anything, but she is very mouthy. Like anytime like somebody does something like outside of the house that's not us, she'll be like hooting and hollering at them. And I like to think she's just like a grumpy old lady in her house seeing people out and about. She, you know how like some old people are like Karens and like they don't, like seeing people live their lives. She's like, "What are you doing out there? Stop it! Get out of here!" And I have to tell her, "Oh my gosh, Sam, just let them live their life." And she's like, "No." She's got that old lady energies. Oh, it hurts me to say that because I don't want to think of her being old. I think she's turning 12 this year, which is crazy. She's pretty healthy though, so well, she's probably gonna be sticking around a long time. But makes me sad to think about. The dog is also mixed with some kind of ball dog. I'm not sure. We adopted him after they found him in the streets. He looks like a chupacabra. Oh no. Yeah, there's a hairless dog type. It has a weird name that I'm not sure if I can pronounce. But I know what you're talking about. It's like a okay, yeah, here it is. What's it called? Okay, there's a lot of variations. There's like a Mexican hairless dog, American hairless, the Chinese crested dog, which kind of has some, fur on it, but like not a lot. And then there's the Argentine Pila, the Jonangi. That coonhound is not bald. Excuse you. He's short haired. What the heck? Makes a weird noises from playing. Sounds like he's trying to speak like humans sometimes. Oh yeah, some dogs are kind of like that. They kind of like pick up on it. He's trying to communicate. I'm pretty sure it's a Mexican hairless dog mixed with something else. We're not sure. Well, Sam, we know that she's a corgi mix, but we're not sure. Not sure what she's a mix of. I'm pretty sure it's a German Shepherd, but I've mentioned that to a dog groomer, and she's like, "No, that's impossible. That can't be." So I'm not sure. But I don't know. I kind of also think she's kind of full of shit. Like she's definitely got to be some sort of German Shepherd mix. I wonder if I have a picture I can show you guys. You see, get you all's opinion on it. I have a folder in here on my doggy. Oh, on that one apparently. Here we go. Oh, perfect. I'll use this one. Let me just grab it real quick. Falling down into my shadow. Oh, it's a huge picture. Let me size it down before I show it. Okay. So this is my dog. Like I said, Corgi is confirmed, but I feel like she looks like a mini German Shepherd a little bit. Like she's just a German Shepherd, just like her legs are so short. At least that's my opinion. I get what you mean. Yeah. But I can also probably be convinced of another dog, a breed of sorts. This is like the closest I think. With you, here I am, forever in your soul. But yeah. But also, I say that, but she also has, if you can see on like her front paws down here, they're polka dotted a little bit. Like they're like it gets polka dots, splotchy, whatever you want to say. It's not like a typical like fur pattern as well. So I'm not sure. You can kind of see a little bit on her chest as well, but it's mostly like her paws. So I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, to be more realistic, she's probably mixed with like a lot of stuff, and Corky's just like the main one that she has, as with mixed breeds. But I don't know. One of these days, I'm gonna get those like dog DNA tests and find out, but they're so expensive. Doggy, doggy. Googled a Corgi slash German Shepherd mix, and the first pick does look quite similar. Okay, we're trying to figure out the mystery of Sam's breeds. Also, welcome back, Cookies. How you doing today? Yeah, that's just what I think. It can't be too short. Like I said, she's probably just mixed with like a lot of different things, which is typical for mixed breeds. Usually, it's not two separate ones. Aren't. One day it shall be answered, just not today. I also have no idea my dog's breed. It's like there's something. Well, I don't know. I think she's Corgi Chihuahua. I've seen a picture of your dog. I think you posted it on one of the platforms I follow you on, and I remember. Who knows? Yeah, it's a mystery. So many percentage of many dog breeds. 100% a good girl. Yes, very much so. She's spoiled and she's silly, but she is a good girl. That's for sure. It was so cute. I came home from work today, and it was just her in the house. So she was, there to greet me at the door. And I was talking to high pitched and excited, like, "Oh my gosh, Sam, hi, hi!" I'm home, and she does this thing where she'll like look up at the cage on top of the cage that we have in like the front room. I guess we'll call it like the entryway, because that's where she goes in to lay down when like nobody's home. The door's open. She's never locked in there. But she just goes in there because she's comfortable. And we used to have her leash sit up there. Now as I'm telling a story, and she was looking up there, and I was like, "Okay, we'll go for a walk." So I took her on one. Like I gotta do it for the baby girl. And yeah, it's a very cute floppy ear. And no, it didn't used to be floppy. She used to have both of her ears used to be upright. She got we call it like a is it a hematoma or something, like an ear infection. It kind of affected her ear, and now it's floppy now. She's fine now. Just has a floppy ear now. This dog's giving me like a lot of jump scares though. Oh, I'm working on this thing, and she's in the way. There's the bear claw, by the way. Sorry, guys. This isn't an art stream anymore. This is a show and tell of my dog. Who's next? Yeah, I always get so nervous whenever we have to like take her to the vet for like anything. Like I don't know, I just get nervous, right? Because it's like the equivalent of like a parent being afraid for their child and stuff like that. Because she's had like her, run-ins with like medical stuff. Like she had like kidney stones. She had like a sort of like mass growing on her eye that needed to be removed. And every time I was just so like like wearied, sick, but she was immediately fine afterward. It was kind of crazy how like much she would like bounce back. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so here we have The bear claw. I think I'm gonna. Y'all know me and my gradients. I'm gonna add a little bit of a gradient over the bear claw itself, and then we're gonna call it good on that one, I believe. What do you buds think? Does this spark joy? Would you purchase this bear claw at the Bear Bud Bakery? We'll put it like that. Send a picture of my dog on your Discord. Let me see. Pets. Aw. I feel like did a bow tie with a gentleman. The whiskers on his face almost kind of look like a mustache too, like a little curled mustache. Man, so sweet. But yeah, I see what you mean that he's kind of bald in some parts. But he's a good boy indeed. A good boy who's scared of oat milk. We love him. Give him a big kiss for me if he accepts kisses. Mm. Okay, that's more so what I wanted, like a little like glow. Do we like the wrapper around it, or because kind of my vision was, when like implementing it on stream, I don't like showing. It's like I would have it like this, and then I wanted to pin it in VTube Studio. I could like flip it around, and sorry, it's like this bridge too big. Those cases, but he might get so excited he didn't think you want to play rough. He wants to roughhouse. I try to roughhouse with Sam a little bit, but sometimes she's into it and sometimes she's not. Like, yeah, because I would like hold it like that. I don't know. I kind of like the paper. I think it kind of adds like a little bit of a. I don't know how to really describe it. I think it's all right. But what do you, Butch, think? Does it spark joy? And if so, we shall call it done. I'm pretty proud of it, actually. I was a little nervous at first just because there's like so many variations to bear claws, but I think that was pretty good. We'll call this the bear claw. Sam is not a fan of kisses. She does love pets, though. She's the type of dog that like wants like her butt scratched, so she'll come up to you and just like turn around, or sometimes she'll like run in between your legs and stop in the middle. She's like, "Go ahead, give me the pets." Okay. Bear claw done. Now we can pick the next one. Hmm. Maybe the honey. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the honey. I think either the honey or the tiramisu. Maybe. Let's do the honey. I don't know. I have it in my head. I think I'm down for the honey. I brought the size rip in here and I didn't even use it. Yum yum yum. Right, so let's go ahead and get a new thing up. Honey. It could go either way, like the beeswax honey or like a jar of honey. I'm gonna go for the jar of honey. Ooh, or do both because like some honey bottles are shaped like a bear. Maybe I could do like a combination of the two, like a jar. Excuse me, that is shaped in the bear, but it's a jar. Oh no, I got hiccups now. Oof. me see. Okay, it looks like when they the squirt bottles of the honey are usually very skinny, but I'm gonna make this one fat. Let me get my references in here. Oh, so tiny. Or I don't know. This one's also very cute as well. Like I want to put like the what do you even call this? Like a spoon? It's not really a spoon, but like a little like I don't know how to call it. Describe it. That thing in it, the wand, the magic honey wand, perhaps. Let me. It's kind of hard to do it this shape because the bear's ears are pretty high up. It just kind of looks like a person. So my dog just loves having a hand in his mouth. He won't chew or bite, but he wants it in his mouth. I've been trying to teach him to not do that, but he can't stop. Any opportunity he gets, he will take a hand to put a hand in his mouth. I don't know, maybe it's comforting. Maybe it's kind of like this, like similar to like, what do you call it? Sucking a thumb. But he doesn't have, he can't. He doesn't have them, so he needs to use somebody else's. I don't know, because on the one hand, I make it so that the cap has the ears on it, but no, that doesn't work either. Why did I make you guys the shape that you are? I think I went up there to like show when like they're both right here. Kabe and Baby. What was I doing? Yeah, I was changing the eraser to the snap eraser. He's missing his brain. No brain. Hmm. I don't know. The bear might be a bit too complicated to make it into a jar. I might just go with the jar down here instead. Unfortunate, but sometimes it is what it is. I do not make the products. Like that. Why am I still on the calligraphy thing? God damn it. Somebody wants to show me where it's gonna roll me to the shed. Finger in her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Well, hey now, yeah, I'll start game on me. I'll start game on get paid. All that glitters is gold. You're shooting stars. Most. I'm just getting the shape down. Smaller. Not that small. I think I need to make these, the gap between these smaller. I think this is too much. That glitter is gold. Yeah, it's the same. Basically. Why do you do that? Just connect. It's close enough. All that glitter is gold. Bodies. I'm pretty good at eyeballing stuff. Can I please catch something good for once? Wait, you telling me it's my bee day? Bear day? Yeah! Since you're a bear butt, it's your bear day! If it's BB's birthday, it's your birthday. Them's the rules. I don't make them, I just enforce them. Shooting stars. As I made, well, BB was created as a mascot representation for the Bear Buds, which is, I believe that's you buds. So it makes sense. I think this is basically the shape I'm trying to go for. Is this chicken attack? Yeah. Well, technically, is it chicken? It's a version, isn't it? Chicken pig attack, to be more precise. Oh, the same singer at least. Yeah, it's Chicken Pig Attack. It's by the Gregory Brothers. But Takeo Ishii. Man, I used to be obsessed with this guy. I had him as like my name on like Steam and everything because I was just like, yes, Takeo. I loved his music. Good music though. Yeah, exactly. Wasn't fast enough. I think my favorite might be the first chicken attack or cow attack. Things. We should listen to more of the music. Now I'm interested. Is it down here somewhere? There it is. Well, if I turn off the shuffle, I think it should just go automatically into cow attack. Actually, it's not in a player. Okay, that's... No. That is not the shape. Oops. There we go, something like that. I don't know, it kind of just goes automatically... I should just, like, erase that. No! That's not what I meant. That's the way to go. Turn it up. Turn that shit up. That's my jam. I'm gonna do something a little bit like this. Okay. What? Oh. So where the fuck is this? Oh my gosh. Move out the way. Move. Are you okay? My favorite part. Oh yes, I love the part where it goes. Move out the way. Are you okay? But you guys also know that Markiplier was in the music video as well. That was also pretty crazy. You know it. Pedro, Pedro, Pedro.
I would like to have a raccoon. Me too. Raccoons are pretty cute as pets, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should include a raccoon with my puppy and my bears here. They're just pretty strict when it comes to what pets you're allowed to have. Oh yeah, there's like laws and stuff. So is one of them no raccoons allowed? Oops, this is not moving. Yeah, they're not native to here. Ah, I see. Unfortunate, but not much you can do about it. It always like catches me off guard when I hear about places that have like laws against like what pets certain pets you can have. Because I don't know. I guess in my like naive mind, I'm always like, yeah, you can have this pet. I mean, just go get it and like take care of it. It's like, no, you can't just do that. Okay, and after this song, what is it? I'm gonna turn the shuffle back on after this one. I wanted to listen to this one. That's why they kept it on. There's a limit on how many animals you're allowed to own at the same time, which I like. Yeah, that definitely like helps against like hoarding, like animals and stuff like that. So that one I can kind of get behind. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I mean, I guess I don't have to have as many. I still feel like maybe these are like way too wide. I guess I need them to be. Oh, hello. I guess I need them to be. That's kind of scared me. Oh my gosh, it's me. Like a jump scare. No. Windmill, windmill. Forever love is free. You and me. Get it, get it. That's a good taste of music. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I do like a variety of music. It's mostly anime, but there are a couple other songs I like as well. A while back, I was asked by somebody, "He's like, oh, Day, what's your taste in music?" And I'm kind of like, I don't know, because I didn't want to just say anime openings. I was like, oh, anime can have some real bangers. That's true. That is true. Okay, I think this is a lot better. This is a little bit closer to what I was like imagining here. But yeah, they do be slapping though. Forever having from songs that hype you up to very emotionally inspiring. I like a lot of like the hype songs though. That seems to be like more of my taste. Like that, I like the songs that you can like bop your head to and stuff like that. Ones with a good beat. I'm not the biggest fan of like the slower songs.
Get it, get it. I want to watch anime again. I've been gone for too long. You know, this is way too tall, but I think I want it to be this one, the bottom one. Yeah. Speaking of anime, let's turn it down a little bit, man. Now, I was like, can you even hear it? I forgot it's at the bottom. Man, I started watching Mob Psycho with Kira and Jade, but then we stopped for a little bit. We have to get back into it. I would like to watch again. I can't even remember. Did we even finish like the first season? I have no idea. I think we're close, or at least halfway. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I could check. I was the one that was like streaming it. I found a great video to show how goofy my dog is. Ooh, post it in the Discord flag. It will not tell me the episode. Damn it. Well, hello? Oh, okay, I'm still here. Good. Post it on the Discord though. Oh, unfortunate. Let's see. Oh. Oh, you want this out? Okay. I wasn't sure if you wanted that or not. I do hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear though or not. You've done it now. He riled him. Don't rile the dog up. Riles the dog up. I mean this in the nicest way possible. But you were kind of right that your dog does kind of resemble a chupacabra. He's a very cute chupacabra. When he was like baring his teeth like that, up and like flipping out, I was kind of like, I see it. He's not so dapper when he's going crazy. I know, right? Yeah. They said he's a cutie. I love him to bits. He is a chupacabra. You have a cryptid in your house. It's like one of those things. It's like, this is a compliment. Chupacabra. Man, it's very, very, very adorable. Such a silly little guy. How old is he? Yeah, we mean in the best way possible, yeah. No insults here. I saw like a post. I was trying to like give a compliment to a person in the nicest way, but if I said it out loud, it wouldn't sound like a compliment. It's like I think they were trying to say you remind me of a pig, but like in a cute way, not like a bad way that some people would mean it. It's like 3 to 4 years old now. Ah, yeah, he's still a little boy. I still consider that puppy. I know that's probably considered like adult. I was like, puppy. All right, now to do the wand. That was one time when I was at college, my university. So I ranted about this before, but like at the college university I went to, um, if you were to eat alone in the food hall, people would sit with you and like try to start a conversation with you, and that's really nice, and I appreciate the sentiment. But I would have preferred to just eat alone because it always like is so awkward. But one of the people that did that, came up to me, sat down. We struck up an awkward conversation, and they asked, what's your favorite animal? And I was like, oh, a bear. And they said, you look like a bear in the nicest way. It's like, oh, thank you. It's like, now you're about to go. In real life, I am still very bear-like. I'm gonna head out now because it's 3 a.m. here and I got work tomorrow. Oof. Go to bed. Have a good day at work. Get some good rest. Thank you for stopping by and showing off your puppy. It is much appreciated. Sorry, I'm dying. Enjoy the stream. I enjoyed it. Good. I'm glad you did, bud. It was a pleasure to have you here. I'm trying to get like the sort of angle going here. Okay, it's not an hour. I could probably get this done. I was about to say, I'm kind of. Am I scrapped for time yet? It's like, no, not yet. Let's thicken this up a little bit. So it matches. And I can't wait. I'm so glad like tomorrow is gonna be technically my Friday, so I can have the next few days off. I know I say it every week, but it's still true. I'm so tired. I'm ready to sleep in. And I also get to leave work early tomorrow. I'm so excited. So I have overtime. And they said, you can't have that. Get out. He's like, don't have to tell me twice. Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck is this song? Yeah, I could probably do that one a bit better. Um, yeah, I think it's safe to assume. Yeah, I think it's just built like that. Yeah. In my hand, no, I'm down. It's like curve, right? Oh, not really, but I pause real quick. I said I might be able to get it done, but honestly, I might sketch it out and then probably save it for next time. Which I hate doing that because I mentioned it yesterday, but I always get a little self conscious on how much I get done during streams. It's like, yeah, I want people to see, the progress. I'm like, yeah, see, but I can get stuff done. And I mean, I did that. I got the bear claw done, which so I can't really sell myself too short there, but I don't know. I feel bad. But I mean, I can always have like another stream. I think I'm gonna try to make it into the habit of like whenever I'm not sure what I want to stream, I should just do an art stream. Because most of my streams, I mostly do games, which I very much enjoy. But sometimes I'm like not in the gamer mood, which it happens. It is what it is. Nothing wrong with that. But I think for some reason, I keep thinking I have to do a game of some sort. When honestly, sometimes it's fun just like hanging out here and just yapping with you both. Like I had a great time. I'm still having a good time right now. But again, it's like just like that progress thing. So I mean, I guess it's not just about the art. It's like yeah, like hanging out with you both, getting a chance to like chat, tell stories and stuff like that. Yap about like what foods we like and what foods we don't like and such. Like there's a lot to it, you know. It's a lot. It goes a lot deeper. Everybody. Ain't nobody 'cause I'm brain dead. Sorry, that's a bit aggressive. You know, maybe I should try to sketch out some stuff. So trying to get more and more stuff done. Maybe I could do that. I think I have to. It's another black clover. I don't know. Listen to this one. Or listen to this one. Okay. Let's listen to this one. Another fish. For anybody that wants to fish, would be the fish. Please let me good fish. I want to be the top fisherman. My Chad. Harp. Better than what I thought. Be. Slice from the tablecloth. But VOD watchers are always so have such a good time watching it. Watching the art streams. It's like, what the hell is this singing like every 5 seconds? Just last from the tablecloth. Yes. It'll be a good time. Fun. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the ruler. I'm gonna do a little trick here. Push this a bit more. Yo, where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Stand bar. Stand bar. Yeah, something like that. go ahead and delete that. I don't know why that didn't carry over. Okay. Then this back up. Oh, there's the old one. Where are you? Okay, let me. But y'all ever like listen to those like transitions, like Spotify transitions? Some of them go pretty hard. Not gonna lie. And there's like somebody on like YouTube that like does it for their Twitch chat, and like some of them were like, "That was a transition. That wasn't the same thing." I'm trying to think of any music I have in here that would like make a good transition, but I don't think so. I thought of it because I don't know, going from into this one, like the what was it, the drums or the guitar, something that like made it like, oh, that was pretty good. I kind of went hard a little bit. Okay, that's better. All right. Okay, I think that'll be our honey. Keep this here. Side. Make this into sketch. Sketch script. All of this in here. Excuse me. Honestly, I probably should end once we hit the 3 hour mark. So I think I'm gonna just try to sketch out as much as I can, and then we can just go from there next time. Because like I said, I'll just gotta stream more, stream more art. So I think I'll try to like do this more often so that we can get all that going, and then it's just already there, Because sketching always what takes me the longest time. So how about we go for the waffles next? I like the look of this like one here. I like that one. I like the perspective and like the position that'll give me a good idea. I don't have like this one looks more like the shape. Scully ain't here anymore, so you can't tell me if this is accurate or not. What? There we go. Yeah. Here I am, forever with you. I think I'll try doing this like symmetrical at first, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit too comfortable with using the symmetry tool. Like it's very helpful, but I feel like it kind of like I don't know. I kind of like it's not really making my art as like
I just feel like it's stiff. I guess it's getting stiff whenever I do stuff like that. So I try not to use it as much. But I think for this first off, I'm just gonna try to do it to figure out the shape. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! This is fire. You are fucking kidding me. Okay. Well, first of all, I should draw like the top view so I could understand what the shape is, and then go from there. Honestly, thunder, feel the thunder, lightning, the thunder, thunder. Thank you, a big star. Big thunder, thunder, thunder. I was kind of sick of this song for a while, but I think I'm back into liking it. It's supposed to almost touch each other. So it's basically kind of like this shape, and then just that four times all around. Feel the thunder, the thunder, and it's a 3D esque shape in here. So it. Uh, eh, eh. Why is it like loading? Please tell me. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't want to flip the whole damn thing, but oh well. I guess I'll just. So. Oh boy, it's another thing. Since I was talking about my weekend coming up, another thing I want to do over the weekend is I found out that we got a new like I don't know what you call it, like box for the TV. So we get like a lot more channels now, and we also get some like they call like a VOD section where we can watch movies, and they have the Sonic movies. And I mentioned it like a while back, like a couple of streams ago, that I would think I was like starting to finally get into like a Sonic phase. So I was like, well, I should watch the movies and to, get into it because I've been seeing a lot of clips and they spark my interest and my joy. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I still have to see the new one. That the new one was the one that was kind of like, I think I see why the people enjoy this shadow very much. Does this look like a waffle? Be for real. Be for real right now. Does this look like a waffle? What are you oohing at me? Say it. Gosh, almighty waffle. Thank you, thank you. So I wanted to be like stacked like this, but I needed to like figure out what a waffle looks like, not stacked. You know what I mean? So let me do this a bit better. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've like watched like the same
clip from like the new Sonic movie over and over again. Like I'm so hyped for it, and now I'm like, I'm excited for the fourth one. I still haven't seen any of them yet, so I'm definitely like being a little fake fan right now, but because I haven't seen anything, I barely played any of the Sonic games as well. But it's like I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to for the commitment. I think I'm ready to commit to Sonic. I'm ready. It's taken me many decades, but I'm ready. Because I played vaguely one of the older games because it was my brother's. But I'm taking all his stuff. I want to try it out. And then I played the one where Sonic was a werewolf. Essentially, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't remember what it's called, but I played that one a little bit. So I'm ready. I'm ready to get more into it. Wait, what one? Yeah, there's like one where he turns into a werewolf, kind of. It was on the Wii. Well, I played it on the Wii. It doesn't mean it was strictly on the Wii. I was distracted. Did you say werewolves? But yeah, it was like a werewolf one. Sonic Unleashed. That's what I thought it was, but I was nervous to be wrong. I played that one. But that's about all I played of Sonic. And I've seen a little bit, a smidge of the which one was it? Sonic X, maybe? Deja vu. And before riding on the street. But I think it was Sonic X that I watched. It was one where uh like a kid that Sonic was friends with, and I don't remember what his name was. I vaguely watched an episode last night, and this there was one with Shadow in it. We've talked about this before. I had to remind you of the name as well back then. Listen, I forgot. But yeah, I do remember that. I was thinking about that. I was like, we did talk about this because I had found a little keychain, and I was like, is this Sonic? And we're like, oh, it looks like Sonic Unleashed. She's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Watch, I'll play Sonic Unleashed, and everybody will get mad because it's probably not the Sonic game people would want me to play. I love Sonic X when I was little. Named my cat Sonic back then because you watched the show. I'm Sonic. I didn't watch it too much. I basically only watched. It was on like the Saturday cartoons channel, so I would like watch whatever was on. And if Sonic was on, I'd watch it, and if not, I wouldn't watch it. The Dark Knight on the Wii. Ooh, I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with barely any Sonic games, so what am I saying? But yeah, it's pretty bad, but I loved it. I mean, yeah. Sometimes people forget that you can still love things even if they're bad. People get so uppity with their opinions. Like, this is bad. Why do you do it? It's like, because I like it. I like it. It makes me happy. That's all that matters. Exactly. Yeah. With this is a better written and better gameplay. It's like, I don't care. It doesn't spark joy. Music is freaking fire. Hell yeah. We love the music. But yeah. I still remember though, like watching a YouTuber play Okami, and like they were just like shitting on the game so hard as they were playing it, and I was like low key getting a little peeved. I was like, if you don't like the game, don't play it. I was like, no, that's just their opinion. That's it. They're entitled to their opinion. I don't understand why they're playing it if they don't like it so much, but it's their opinion. It's their opinion. Okay.
wrong opinion, but it's their opinion. Let's just say I did not watch the rest of their playthroughs. Okay. I might need a little bit more practice with waffles, but I think that there's something there. There's something going on. Maybe I shouldn't really think of it like that. More like that. Yeah. Yeah, interested in playing Sonic. Anybody has any other recommendations for Sonic games, let me know. I'll probably play them in 2026 by the time I get to them. Be so for real right now. Ah, fuck you, ads. Don't talk about my dry skin. A little bit. It's dry skin. Final boss music is really good. Ooh, okay. Ooh. I was looking over to the side of the recommended, and there's like a lot of Sonic shadow animations. It's like, I should watch that later. Sorry, this is still a little too loud for me. There we go. Oh yeah, it's very interesting. This really reminds me of older type games soundtracks as well. 11 years ago, this was uploaded. Oh my gosh, 8 million views. Dang, people fuck with Sonic. Black Knight. Do it. Oh, it paused. Play your fucking ad. Because that skip button comes up. Ooh. Ooh. That does go kind of hard. I like that. Too fine. Go crazy. Go psycho. We love to have it. The shit out of this game and this mission just for the song. Just to listen to it. I would. Yes. Yeah. Mhm. And the intro dialogue, it's so good. Nice, nice. I just really fucking good too. Ooh, I do like the art. I do like art. I'm gonna turn this to a 3D model to figure out how to like do this from the side. Oh. Would you budge to love me if I did the art like this? Which waffle you guys want? Do you want the first one, the second one, or this third one here? It's a little flab, but honestly, it might be easier to eat. Oh, there's a emu out there for this game. Oh, an emulator? I was supposed to say emu. A bird? An emulator. I'm sure there probably would be. I mean, Sonic's like popular enough. I feel like a lot of people probably try to like emulate like at least the majority of the games. All right. I think. Oh, when did I get another ad back? Wig. Okay. I'll let this ad play and like sketch a little bit more, but I think after this, I'm probably gonna end for today. I, no, I'm not gonna say sorry. I got one done and I sketched a little bit. I hung out with you boys. That's all that matters. But it's like, oh, I'm done. Hey, look at my bear claw. That bear claw looks awesome. I like it. I'll sketch a little more. Try to figure out because I feel like this view here is like you can't tell it's a waffle. Maybe with the coloring it would help, but I feel like it just doesn't read very well. So I don't want to. I'm not sure if this is the best one. Oh, Kara, when can we expect the Sonic streams? Hey, soon. I need to get Melon Mix updated so that Jade and I can play Recoded, and I can walk them through how to put it in. I have no idea what I just said. Did I say anything that made sense just now? Because I tried to recall what I said, and then I and then I just immediately forgot. Like, did that make sense? Did I just say English right now? I'll have to find a Wii emulator first. Game I found. Okay. Actually, you can play Wii games. There is a Wii emulator. I need to get a DS emulator for Okami Den as well. There's a lot I need. Ew. There's the ad. Should I just like walk it out?
You don't like track birthday days. Pepsi would be very disappointed if he were here. I'm kidding. I could easily track them myself, but yeah, I choose to be lazy. Yeah, I don't know. Eventually, when you just get to a point where it's kind of like you're like trying to get this to work and work, but it's not going the way you want it to go. So I think it might be time that I call it quits for today. It's been a while since I even like streamed art anyway, so we can just call this like a practice run. I'm proud I got one done at least. I should probably take the other like stuff I started in like the 3.0 uh assets and like bring them over here because there are some in there that I do want to keep because I had a Capri Sun that I wanted to do and finish. Yeah, I'll do that right now since I'm having a hard time with this one. Alright, open. Let's drag over. Oh, there we go. Oh, by the way, Buzz, we do have the Shirley Temple in for the drink assets. By the way, it is there. I made it for Jade, but I take it myself. I take it. Yeah, here we go. This is what I had left. But oh my gosh, this is old. Okay. Yeah, this is what I wanted. The Capri Sun and the Baja Blast. That's what this is. So I'm gonna take these so that I can do another part because I do like how they turned out. And we don't have a lot of drink assets. We'll have the mug eventually, but we need more. I was like, did I accidentally merge that into a different layer? It's like, yeah. But you're gonna get your Baja Blast soon. Yeah, need to make it more into a habit to do more streams. But yeah, okay, but we got the bear claw done at the very least. So let me go ahead. Let me open scale. There it is. I knew I had a file here for that. Drop the saturation a little bit, maybe. No. Hold on. Turn up to here. It's up to there we go. That's a lot better. I like that a lot more. 35. 25. 10. Leave it at that. Ooh! Go back. Alright, save. Export PNG. Bear law. Okay. Okay. Check it out. Sorry, Sam. You're being replaced by a snack. Here it is. Oh, so tiny. But here we go. Here's the bear claw.
In the flesh. Can you but see? Do you like it? Do you like the bear claw? Yummy, yummy. Put like right here. Oh my gosh, they're holding paws. Nom nom nom. That's right. Oh, I can hold it like this so he can pretend that I'm holding it. But my paw's just off screen. Yeah, I like it. I think I did good. Like I said, didn't get a lot done today that I would have preferred, but it be like that sometimes. You cannot force progress, that is for sure. It's unfortunate because there's times I would really like to get stuff done. It is what it is. Like I said, this is just like trying to like get back into the groove of like streaming art. So yeah, like I said, my goal is to like make it more into a habit of doing art streams. So I'm gonna do it. This is gonna be my year. This is gonna be my artistic year. It's been 28 days into the year and this is my first art stream. And honestly, I didn't even open up my Clip Studio or my tablet to like. Actually, no, that's not accurate because I use my Clip Studio for my thumbnails. I didn't even turn on my tablet till like a couple days ago, so that's kind of. It is what it is. But like I said, it's I'm getting back into it. That's all that matters. Ooh, I do like that art. It's like interly like watercolor-esque, but not really exactly strictly watercolor. You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I like that. I like that. Love your art streams. Great shit. Thank you. Thank you. I just gotta get over being self-conscious on how much I get done. Because honestly, at the end of the day, as long as you buds are having a good time here, even if I get nothing done, that's all that matters. That's the true achievement here. Thank you, buds, for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, we'll have to do this again. Let me check my calendar. Let me check my schedule. So what am I doing next week? Honestly, I have barely anything planned for February. So I can include a lot of art streams in here. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I will try to do one. How about this day? We'll do art stream. Food slash drink. It says. Yeah, it's on there for now, but you know, subject to change. Yeah, I have like. You were building a storage table with me. It's true. We gotta build that storage table. You should have more storage. Honestly, you know, I just kind of thought of this too. I should make a command that's called menu, so that you buds can see what the menu is, what like foods we have access to give for assets. Because I think it gets a little crowded in like the redeem itself. So I think I should work on that later as well. But yeah, out of all of February, I have one day that I have something on there, and it's the 14th. Teehee. Yeah. That's the one thing. It's like, I want to do this on this day. So I think it'd be funny. Yeah. Alright, buds, if you want to fish one last time, remember to get it in, because I'm gonna send you buds away. Tee. Here in a bit. But yeah, like I said, thank you buds for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoy, which, I mean, I'm sure you have. It's been mentioned. But thank you buds very much for hanging with me. Oh, a marlin. Finally, something a little decent. Damn. But yeah, so I'm gonna send you buds off to Puppet, who is also doing some art as well. Puppet started like an hour ago, so they're getting stuff done. It looks like, I'm not sure who his friend is, unfortunately. Hopefully that will say. Gosh, 11,000. That's crazy. Yeah, I will send you over to Puppet. And I shall see you buds tomorrow for some more Zelda Zone Zero. I haven't decided if I want to go back to the archive missions or if I just kind of want to just chill and do more of the event stuff. I've gotten a good chunk done with the Redo's Got Boo stuff done, so I might try to like focus on like other events that I have not gone to. There's one of them that I haven't even touched yet, so maybe we'll do that one. I don't know what it's called. Something Dream. Okay, where's Puppet? There's Puppet. No one will top me. We'll see about that. Oh.
Why is there a warning in like the raid menu, but I didn't get a warning when I clicked on his stream? But that's crazy. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at about 6:30 p.m. EST again. Yo, yeah, I was like, what? Here's the socials. Here is the raid. And here's the sub-raid. Feel free to grab whatever one that you desire. I had to look real closely to make sure I wasn't saying that in Puppet's chat. Yeah, but so y'all be good to Puppet. Puppet's pretty chill. He also does a lot of art. Very talented. So y'all be good to Puppet and his friend. Do not be rude. If I hear that you are rude, no bear claws. No bear claws. None of them. Not those ones. Not these ones. None. So you better be on your best behavior. Alright, buds. I'm gonna chill. I'm probably gonna try to go to bed early because I still got work in the morning. At least I'll be able to sleep in a little bit. But I'll probably end up going to bed around the same time I always do anyway, so let's be real here. Yeah, buds. Tell us 0. Remember for tomorrow. I shall see you in the next one. Oh, my baby. Goodbye. Say farewell.